Hello, good afternoon. I am Jean Koshat. I am a Tunisian romance writer living in Frankfurt with my German husband. Today I would like to talk about an important topic. It was happened in Tunisia that sub-Saharan African they were moved to desert in Tunisia by the police, as meaning they don't have any more place for them in Tunisia, only in the desert, and with very horrible conditions that they have no food, no water to drink, nothing. And in these horrible conditions they were like being in a prison camp in Tunisia. And concerning me, I'm against this condition, and I hate that my country becomes against the human right like this way. And the president Qais Said, who gave them the authorization to do these things, I support not more the government in Tunisia in this way. If it is against the human right like this way, so and it is absolutely horrible, absolutely horrible. As Tunisian, I'm very angry against this condition in my country actually, and I suppose that this president Qais Said, he become this actual president, he becomes like Hitler in the old time. So it's not normal at all, absolutely not. So if Tunisia will make agreement with European countries to bring the illegal sub-Saharan African from Europe to Tunisia, as meaning deportation of illegal immigrants, as meaning if they will live in Tunisia or if they will return to their own original country in Africa. So, concerning my opinion, I find that the Europeans country, they don't need to pay so much money to Tunisia to do that. So it doesn't cost so much money, for example, to build schools in Tunisia. If in every municipality it's a school, a normal school, a civil school for sub-Saharan and for Tunisians also, that they are able to know the constitution in Tunisia first and understanding the constitution in the European countries. If they are meaning they will live in the future in the European countries as legal people, to teach them how to apply legally from Tunisia to live in Europe. Maybe I think this building these schools, it doesn't cost so much money as maybe European are imagining they must pay to Tunisia. And if the government in Tunisia they didn't clarify these conditions, as meaning to make understanding the rights to the people if they are immigrants or if they are Tunisians, without misrespecting these people, without misrespecting their rights. So the Africans who were going illegally from Tunisia to Europe and after deported from Europe to Tunisia, so they can spend minimum 5 years in Tunisia. They can know the rights in Tunisia. They can understand the rights in European countries. They can learn the language of it, for example, for the desired country to go to legally, and they can tell to the Tunisians, for example, who are as colleagues in the same school, how was their own experience as illegal people in Europe and how they were deported to Tunisia. That Tunisians, they don't try to do it illegally. They learn from that lesson from real people who are deported from Europe to Tunisia. That they never try to do it like them. And they have the right, these deported people as sub-Saharan African, to apply again for traveling to Europe, but legally, I hope, in the future from Tunisia when they know all the rights and when they learn the language of the future country to go. I hope that the European countries invest in this project without needing to pay so much money to a stupid government which we have in Tunisia, who are on the way to be Hitler in this century. So, absolutely, it's absurd. Thank you very much, Jian Kosher.